welcome to a brand new series on the channel. Crazy Man Gaming right here, my friends, and I'll thank you all for joining me. I better just check that did actually kick in and actually started recording. Yes, it did. Awesome. So, this is not Football Manager, this is a game which is free to play. This is Soccer Manager 2019. It is an online style one. It's free to play. If you don't like the in-depth of Football Manager because you're not into your football, then this is the one for you. Aston Villa Football Club. I didn't know they had another one. So welcome. We're going to take on a team in the... I'm going to pick a team. I know which team I want. If I can find them. Because they're always one I do this with. So every year I play on this. I have played it since 2016. They update every year. We're going to take control of Hartlepool United FC in the National League in England. Let's click take control. I'm going to have to take over this one because I haven't got any more at the moment because I haven't done the VIP this year. So it's just going to save our game. You can buy, you can buy these sort of things. I have never looked at how much these are, but it's $2.99 and you get double bonus in each ball and 5 game slots, which is not bad in my opinion. You know, and this game is well worth it. But it don't force you to buy this sort of stuff. So don't think just because you're here to buy this sort of stuff, you know, just because you're playing it, you can play it for free and have one. So you start off with 10 points here, and you get, and your team will not respond to you very well to start off with. To unlock these, I'll demonstrate how all this works as well. So we're just going to do a quick training session with the team we've got. We'll have a quick look at the team. Bear in mind, I do not know a lot about football. I've never been a big football fan, you know, but I like my New York Red Bulls, and I do support Man United. I will admit that. Right, so you can then get attacking. So you can put you earn these points as time goes on as you upgrade as a manager. So what you can do is I don't do scouting. I always go for these ones first. Now the reason I put all my coins in this means we are going to be better playing at home than we will be away from home. So if we're struggling through the league, we've got that. Now let's go to scouting. Now I always go for Europe because that's all we've unlocked at the moment. You have to be quite high up before you can start unlocking more countries, and you know, you start off as a unknown and you work your way up. But what we're going to be doing in this series is we're going to be taking the club. I've picked Hartlepool United, and we're going to be taking that and we're going to be setting them up, and we're going to try and make Hartlepool United, and we're going to work our way through each season, and we're going to try and make our team, our club. So you can go for as many positions as you want. You can add another one. We can't do that at the moment. Normally, obviously I ain't upgraded, but when you start upgrading, you can add more stuff to it. It's all about, so you assign points here, and then it means you can do more to the staff. So yeah, tactics. Now this is not as in depth as other teams, as the Football Managers, as I already mentioned. 4-3-3 attack. That's what I always use. But it makes it a lot simpler for you, and for a free game, I have to say this is one of the best games out there for this sort of stuff. I'll demonstrate a lot of stuff in a bit, but yeah, okay. That isn't going to work for the players we've got. 4-4-2-A. There we go. So we've got 2 at the front. So you can click this, right? So his preferred role is target man. So we'll set him up to be his preferred role as a target man. So with 25 coins, you can boost his fitness. He's 40, so he's got a 48 overall. He's 23 years old. That's how much he's worth. That's who he plays for. You can do the same picture. He likes to be general forward, so he's okay as he is. Now I have to go through all these because preferred position is a fullback, but we haven't got a fullback, so we'll make him a playmaker. But some of these haven't got pictures. So what's your preferred position? General midfielder. So you're all set. So his fitness, and that's okay. General midfielder, box-to-box midfielder. There we go. Now, the reason I'm doing all this and seeing what we can do with these players, if we have a look, we can't do a general midfielder for him, but we'll keep him. So what we can do is we can go, right, okay, you're not happy. Let's see if we can bring Kenny Richards on. And he wants to be a ringer, so there we go. He's now done that. It's all about making the team work and click for you. I have used Hartlepool United a lot in this game, so we have got a few players here which don't fit in the defensive role. So we'll throw C Manning in, and I think Michael Woods. There you go. Acorning. No, he's not fit for it either. Jayhawks isn't either. Right, we have got an issue. We'll work that out. Yeah, we'll have to throw our Georgian. He's not designed for it, but he's, you know, he can do it. So, stopper. His idea is, so there are, I think that's to stop the ball. I'm not sure what a stopper is. But he's going to be a general defender as well, but he's happy there. Right, so that team is all ready to go. What we can now do is we can go to the transfer list. We've got $369 dollars to spend, so we can go to, so we can do this, free agents. Let's go look at our free agents. So we'll scroll down until we find something what's worth our money. I don't think there's many on. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get anything what we will be able to spend and afford. Loan list. Let's look who's on the loan list. So we want to scroll down until we get to a bit of. Yeah, no one really. So we can go right. Okay, there's no one we really want to pick up. So we can go right competitions. So we can have a look in the National League and go right FC Florida on top. So we can look at what they've got. Now we want defenders. So we can go right. Okay, I like look at you. So I'm going to make a loan bid. That's not a loan bid I want, is it? No. Let's have a look. Ryan Griffiths. There we go. So yeah, you see, you have it. There are only certain ones where you'll be able to make a bid for, which is really a nightmare. Make a transfer. Here we go. So transfer. All right. So we're doing the transfer. We're gonna change it up a bit so the wage comes down a little bit. But sorry, there we go. So with 25 coins, I can sign this player. So I'm gonna click that button. Now that might be a bit cheaty, but that means the player is automatically signed to us. I'm going to quickly go on to Barnet. Now the reason I'm going to Barnet is because I need at least one more defender, because we haven't got many defenders. So I'm going to go for C. Robson. Right, hold on, I need to go back a minute. He's 26, but he hasn't done a lot, and he hasn't got a picture. Well, this is one I want. This is who I normally go for, DML David Tortunda. Right, I need to grab my wand and do something magical. I'll do that in a minute. So I'm going to make a transfer bid for him. I'm going to just sign the player straight off the bat. The reason for this is so we've got the more stronger team. So now we can go to our club squad. So I'll show you all the other stuff. So we go back onto tactics and we go right. So we've got Cunningham and Jayhawks. So our issue is no one likes playing in those side positions for some reason. So what we'll do is we'll do a 4-2-2. We'll just do a 4-4-3-2, 4-3, 4-4-2-B, 4-5-2. What we can do is something a bit simpler. Is just click auto pick, and that way, when you've got the team set up, so let's say we want to do a 4-4-2 way, we just click auto pick, and everybody who can be in the positions are in those positions. Right. So he wants to be target man. He's a target man. He wants to be general forward. Right, he's a general forward. So we're going to go through. We're going to quickly check everything. I'm then going to come off. We can't do a general midfielder for you, I'm afraid. So you have to be that one. Advanced playmaker isn't available, so We'll give you playmaker. We can't give you an advanced playmaker because it's not available to you. Box midfielder. So their preferred roles are what they can do. So if they haven't got it, I will just sort them out to be what they're doing. Yeah, he's quite happy to be a stopper. What you would sooner be a general defender, so you're a general defender. Go for it. And you want to be a stopper. Well, you haven't got a stopper position, so you're fine. So what else you can do, you can have a look at your squad. So you can look at everybody who's available, everybody on your reserve team. So this is your first team, and then you've got your loaned out players if you've got any. Don't normally have them. So this is your schedule. So the first 3 matches, which we'll get to later on in the game, you get to have a look at some of the graphics are friendly games. You can then have a look at what we've got. We've got Blackburn Rovers in the FA Cup coming up. So this is all National League. So you've got your schedule right the way up as well. So you can have a look at that. You can have a look at your finances. So you can click a cash injection, and then you can buy these sort of things with your coins. So you see, you have to buy coins to do it, but you earn coins as time goes on, as you'll see from matches and stuff. So, you don't need that. And there you go, that's what we're managing. So that's what I've done, my jobs. Where I've been, fans approval. No one's approved of me yet because I haven't done a lot. So you got the competitions, you can look at all the things like the Europa League, Champions League, League Cup, FA Cup, and of course, then your National League. So you can look at where everything is. This is your transfers, we've already gone through all that. So you can look at what's available to you. Shop. Now, shop is something we're not going to use because it's. But you can also do. So this is where you can buy points and stuff, which you don't really need. You earn them as time goes on. So you can now search for things. So you can do a player search, a club search. For instance, in this one, I think we have Real Madrid. So you can go Real Madrid, and you can see who's on the Real Madrid team. You can also take over for 562 coins. New. So settings, basic settings, music off. I've turned it off because I don't want to get in trouble. Sound effects, English, save, help, and exit in my name. I should really call it game, so you can click there and you can save the game before you leave. But we're not going to do any of that. I'm going to go away, and I'm just going to quickly come back in a second with the next part. I want to thank you all for joining me, and we'll see you in just 2 ticks when I get back. Welcome back. Sorry about that. I wanted to get a video up. It's not the best quality, but hey, if you're joining me, go and watch Close Combat. It's not the best quality, but we'll go to our... So we're going to have a look at our inbox, so we can have a look at all our emails. They're open up like this. So congratulations, you've shouted Jordan Toughcliffe. So the scout assignment, so approximately 4K following each fixture, league picture page for TV revenue. Fixture lists, so Hartlepool will play Harrogate Town away from home in their first league fixture. Hartlepool draw Blackburn Rovers, that's going to be a fun one. The season chairman expects you to be challenging for the title. Season tickets, 75k from them. Player contracts, so they have 12 months left. Alex, senior, no, I think otherwise they could leave. Coaching, interdate players' retirement. Players retiring, that's probably fine. Statement from the board. What statement? You have been allocated a range of 14k. We've already used that, I think. Transfer. And then of course, it tells you that we've the inexperienced manager taking over the club, and we need to convince you that you're the right person for the job, because I'm inexperienced, so I've not done anything before. So it's going to take a while for the players to trust in me. Once the players start trusting me, we'll play better. And this is what I like about this game, is it is that that side of the depth thing is you're inexperienced, the players are not sure on you, so they're going to play crap. And once they see what you're trying to do, they're going to have faith in you, if that makes sense. And then we'll start having play. So what I wanted to look at, if I can find it again, so these players, Manchester Newton is advisable. Right, so what we'll do is we'll go on to our club and we'll look at our squad. Now, first teams. So, I don't know. There used to be an array of... So we have to pay attention to that email, which is the problem is I've now got rid of the email. Let's go back to home a minute. Let's go down and let's have a look at the player contracts. So what I'm going to do is because you can't. There's no way of telling you. This is the only issue I have with the game, but it's an easy fix. Is you take a picture of it. So you take a picture of the email. You then keep it on your phone, which is what I've just done. So you can see it in front of you. You know who the players are you're looking for. And you can, go onto your squad. Now, there's probably a way of doing it. I have never found it. So we need to have a look at Cunningham, who will be near the top. Davis, Alex Cunningham, here he is. So we will offer a new contract. We'll just gonna. So we can't do that. It's a bit too much because we haven't offered him a wage. Well, what's he on? A basic wage of 400 is contracted until the average wage for the player at the club is currently 533. The available wage budget will pay up to 399 per week. So what we'll do is we'll pay him the max amount we can pay him. Michael Kitching. Kitchingham. I'm no good at names. Surnames of people. So you can compare him to other players. But we're not going to do that. We're going to offer a new contract. They're going to allow us 400 per week, the average wage budget. So 349. And that's how you change how long he's going to be here for. So we're going to confirm. I don't think he probably won't accept. And if he doesn't accept, it's not a problem. We'll find someone else. Let's offer a new contract. So 300, one basic wage, but we're only allowed to pay him 200. But I'm going to try. Yeah, they're not going to let me do it, are they? This is the problem when you're this size club. Probably players in Hartlepool have been here for a while, but you can't. The way the game works. So we've got considering. So you can delete emails once you've read them. You've just clicked the. Let's clear out the emails so we know where we are. No messaging inbox. So these are spotlight people. So I'm going to open up the balls. So this is another little thing you get. You get coins, and you get 2 of them, and then that just gives you more coins. I'll show you what the spotlight is in a minute. And we'll get another 10 from that one, which is nice. So basically, the coins I've wasted hiring those people has more or less come back because of those balls. So yeah, you can. These are the players which you could, they like on offer with your coins, so you could buy them now, which would help. But we're not going to do that because, I might use it later on. But we've got a game. And this will be the first game you guys see. So neither of them have accepted the contract. We can't do a lot about it, so we'll just have to accept that they're not going to be coming back signing anytime soon, which is fine. We'll see how we play this season. Skinner has gone to Arsenal. So you got transfers, your league table, and yellow cards, red cards, man of the match, top scores and stuff. This is really nice laid out, nice, and it's easy to work, and I'm enjoying myself already. We're not even on the game yet. So we've got a match. We're going up against Denton Park. Your scout predicts the next opposition is likely to play a 4-2-3-1 with the following starting lineup, which he hasn't given me. Anyway, you'll get to see how the game graphics work now, because you're all thinking it's not going to be as good. I think it's as good. And there's one thing I haven't done, which I should really do before we go into the game, actually, is tactics. I haven't even dealt with this, so I always go for spaced. We always go for attacking, tempo fast. I always go for adventurous, so you can get more players up. So passing style, mix down both flanks, work the ball into the box, make overlapping runs. Yeah, that would go good. Play through balls for the mid defence. Pressing, own area. They've already done set up quite a few things for me. High. I like to give them a deep one, and then we look at who we've got as captain. So we'll leave that as is, because the game has obviously picked those players as the best ones. So we're away from home. We're going to Solihull Moors. We're going to play 3 matches in this game, so you guys get a feel for what's going to be happening. So let's continue. As you can see, we have 3D graphics. You even get the 3D graphics on the phone version, unlike Football Manager. There is a mobile version. And we're off. So at the moment, we haven't had the ball. So this is quite a small stadium. If you play somewhere like with Man United or Chelsea or something like that, you won't have their actual stadiums in the game, a bit like Football Manager, but the stadiums do look bigger. Also, the crowds are probably not realistic, but they are painted in people. So we've got the ball forward. Hartlepool, we are in yellow because we're away. Main. And that's something I don't agree. That shot there on goal, you get quite a lot of those early on for some reason. I don't know why. Excuse me blowing my nose there. Got over to Manning. Not even the goalkeeper stops that. So you are going to get it. That's one of the issues, but they do put patches in. I have emailed them about that issue. Someone's injured. Oh god. There's a free kick. This might go in with Storer. We'll see if Story can get this in, or Storer, or Starry. Nope, he goes over. Cool. It doesn't matter, this is only a friendly game, so this is not a league game. And as you can see, yeah, you know, you've got, you can do your overview, so you can see what's going on. Oh, we've got a free kick, hold on. I'll show you all this off in a minute. Because Store's got another free kick, Featherstone, probably waiting for the ball. And there we go, what a goal from Storer. Beautifully in the back of the net there we go. We are not 1-0, that was Silhill. Oh, obviously we're the other colour. Right, so you've got live scores for the other games. So we've been doing better than I thought we would, and then you've got other games going on around the match statistics. So actually, oh, I'm looking at the wrong team, we're blue. I haven't played this in a while, so we're not doing very well. Come on, boys. Don't know what's going on with the team. Probably because I've got a new team and new players and stuff. It's our first game, so it's fine. You can see what your players are doing. And got the stadium. So up here you can do match speed and slow down the match. So you have got a 2D view, highlight view 2D, and then you've got extended key. We'll do extended. I always go for 3D, but you have got a 2D option if you want to use it. That is entirely up to you. I like the 3D view because, to be honest, it's a good view. Right, we're going to go to tactics because that wasn't bloody good at all. We're going to go for normal. Let's see what we're doing. Shoot on sight, play early crosses, run at defence. Right, that might take him out of the thing. Tackling style, we're going to go for aggressive, and we're going to move them up high, and then we'll leave everything else as is. Just see if that will help us move the ball a bit more. Because obviously we're down 1-0, we need to start pushing up the back. So this is only a friendly match, this isn't even a season game. You're not going to get a season game in this episode, I'm afraid. You'll have to wait for the next episode to come out. I'm recording this a week ahead of when you guys will probably see it. I don't know when I'm going to be uploading this. Oh, that's close. But yeah, this is a great cheap alternative to Football Manager. It's not as in depth, because I have played Football Manager and I just get really confused because I'm not a big football fan. There's a lot of stuff in there and it's just like, I think it's a bit over the top, whereas this is quite, you know, there is a lot in here which makes it a fun game, you know, especially with graphic stuff. The referee blows his whistle half time. Right, so I'm going to see who... So Featherstone, where is Featherstone? Featherstone is here. He's got an MC, he's a 45. I'm going to give it to Liam Noble. Now the reason I'm going to make Liam Noble Liam Noble the reason I'm going to give him the ball, let's demonstrate this for you. So we're going to go through every player. We're going to go through all of them. Now the highest I've seen is 44. Davis is 60. I think that's his shirt number. So you want to go to the person with the highest rating on pitch, which is 52. So he's probably the best person. Everything else can stay the same. We'll see if that helps us in the second half. We really need to get this ball up pitch. Now there is no you know, tactic to go right, you know, counter attack and all that sort of stuff. It is like literally just attack and defensive, blah de blah de blah. We're not a defensive team. We're going to attack. We're going to attack hard as well. If we don't start getting that ball up there soon, I will get on to literally all-out attack. But we'll see. We'll give them until the 60th minute, and then we'll work out what we're going to do next. Because at the moment we have got quite a possession of the ball, but it's just not. Unless Silhill United is better than us, which obviously they are. I think they're a league off as well, which doesn't help. We can't beat these guys. I don't know how the hell they're supposed to beat up them. Right then, let's go for a tactic change because they're going to do one. Our first tactic change is I'm going to change that to direct. Now what we're going to do is general. We're going to keep that spaced. Now we're going to go all-out attack. And this is where you come, and this is how you make your transfer. So we'll bring Alan Davis off and bring Michael Bates on. And we'll bring We're not bringing Noble. We'll bring Featherstone off. We need better. FCs as well. We're only a low game. But you see, here we go. This is how now the player's going off. So it actually shows you the players going off. It doesn't show you where they go to. They just vanish, or they just stand there for a minute and then the camera swaps and they finish. I think they go into the tunnel because there's no place for the managers to sit in this game or anything, which is very good. See, it goes over to where the ball is, and then so Sulhul are making a change as well. So we're going all out attack now. This might cost us a game. If they get a goal in, we'll go all out defensive, which is another tactic I use on FIFA, where they have to push harder, and when you get the ball, you break through. But yeah, it goes back to the ball now, so the other player can vanish. As you can see, they're just copy and pasting people and seats in the stadiums. But here we go. We are really whipping that ball forward now. The Sulhul have got a great defence here, and this is going to be an issue. If we can't win, you don't normally win your first game when you play a season anyway. The game's quite tough on you with your first game. You don't always win. It is the luck of the draw. There's something I've realised: you don't always win your first game. You might lose your first game and win your second. It depends on what the game wants to do with you. It all depends on the players you've got and whether they're trusting you. We have got our first corner of the game. Entirely, I think. I can cope with a 1-0 loss for the first match while we're getting used to the players and used to the game. Well, not the games, I'm used to it because I've already been playing quite a lot of time in this. As I said, Crazy Man Gaming is now a channel for the games I want to play and I want to enjoy and give to you, whether that be Close Combat, Wildlife Park, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, Park Attack, whatever's going to be coming up over the next few months and years or year. I've got a big thing planned for 2019 for the channel, and this is one of them. I want to make this a focal point. I know it's not Football Manager, but you never know. Football Manager might turn up alongside this, and we'll have 2 different football managing games. But this is free to play on Steam, so you don't have to pay for this. It's free to play, and for a free to play game, it's bloody good quality. And now Sulhul United, the yellow boys have got a corner. It goes a bit wide. We've got another. I'm going to quickly go to general, and we're going to just go for defensive for now. 6-4-4-6. Yeah, we're going to have to do a bit of work with them. But Loach has got the ball, and so we've gone all defensive now to get the ball. Just while we play out the last few minutes of the match, make sure we don't get another goal in before the final whistle. There we go. Williams has got the ball over to James. Pass it back to Williams. Don't. Well, I'll let him off. There we go. Hartlepool have got a equaliser in at the 91 minute. I'll go with that. I think that's what we needed to do. Full time, 1-1, and that last minute goal by James was absolutely beautiful. Now we'll show you. So it comes up with the final score. Sulhul Moors F Football Club logo and what they got, and then what you got. You click continue. This loads, and then you can look at the stats, home and away. I'm not sure what all this 666 means, but I think that's the quality of players. The high raises better. Dims and Bart is a friendly, and it was on the date and stuff. The man of the match was K Story. I'll give him that. He was pretty good. So we're going to have a look and see if we can buy him. Now, because I've seen what these guys do, I can now click on Sulhul Moors. And I can go, oop, that is not what I wanted to do. Are they in the same competition as us, or are they one up? Because if they're in the competition with us, we're going to be... Yeah, they are. So, we're going to take K-Store. We're going to see... there's no way of signing him. He's 31 years old as well, so we'll keep an eye on him and see what happens. But yeah, so you can take them over for quite cheap. But for instance, you have got all the Premier League teams on here. I don't know if I can actually show you them. Let's do a club search. I'm going to go. I'm going against my own instinct, but you've got teams like, thank you, Liverpool. So you can look at the squad, their schedule, their transfer, the stadium. There's Anfield in the game. But yeah, this is a brilliant little football. I think it's brilliant. So yeah, we can do that with our club. I think facilities, stadium, stadium builder. So yeah, this is what I want to see. I don't know if this is in Football Manager or not. I know it's not a FIFA, but you can assign points, but you can also edit your stadium. So when we start getting bigger, we've got more money, we're getting more fans. We can upgrade this stadium. It's brilliant. I haven't. Do you know what I've never looked at because I haven't actually got that much into it. Let's go on a club search minute. So we've seen Anfield. I think it's Anfield. Any Liverpool fan will let me know I'm wrong because I don't really watch football. How many? So Manchester United. This is a team I normally play with. Stadium. I will say that's a good representation of Old Trafford. That is a brilliant representation of. That is one of the better ones you're going to see in these sort of games. Very nice. Anyway, and also because it's an online game, they ain't got a thing. So we're just going to jump forward time till the 28th when we got our next game. We're going to play that. I've now realised a brilliant tactic which we're going to play in our next game. So what we're going to do is we're going to do. We're not going to have a space. We're going to have a normal tempo fast attacking. No, we're not. We're going to have a defensive. Because when they were defensive, these guys broke through. And are able, another thing we need to do is I think we need to go for adventurous. Or at least not disciplined, but normal, so they move around a lot more. I think getting more players around might help us out a bit. So yeah, it also shows you the other games around the world. So FCR, the Salzburg 5, and you can see all the other results from around, for other leagues and stuff, which I think is a nice little touch to the game. Depending on what countries you pick, you get changes as well. Your facilities, you can have a look at all your different facilities down here. I've got to show you that off. But these are all the different transfers going on. Yeah, very interesting. If you know any of those players, please let me know who they are, because I don't. We can't train just yet. So we'll advance another day. Here we go. These are all the games today. Any England games? No one in England playing today. That's good. But as you can see, our Red Bulls are League free. But yeah, I like that these little features. They're not relevant to us, some of them, but the rest of them are. Still got a day till training. And it also has times when you fast forward. So we're going to do the training again, which is going to help our players advance. You see they're going up. And that's important to see. If you can get these to move up with their stamina and stuff, it does mean a lot. And it means they're going to get better on pitch as well. It does affect the game. Everyone. Well, Milton Keynes Lons are playing today. We're going against Braintree Town. The Irons. They're going to shake hands. We're away from home again. Can we have a game at home, please, before we finish this episode? This episode's going to be longer than probably what the others are. I'll probably do 2 games an episode, but we're going to get through the friendlies and get to the main season today, and we might even do a main season game. Not a lot going on in this game. It's been quite. There's Kitching. And he's probably going to get the ball in. No, near. Nowhere near. Loach's got the ball. Williams has got the ball. Comes in. Oh. That was close. Brilliant defender. Brilliant defence here. Noble's got the ball. Oh. Beautiful. Oh, that's a brilliant pass there over to Williams. Oh. This game seems to be a lot more happening in this game than what's been happening in the previous game. There's a lot more. We're getting the ball forward a lot more now with the defence up. Ooh, that was so close. As you can see, I get invested in this game a bit too much. But yeah, Noble's got the ball now, passing over, I think, to the right side. I can't through to Anderson. He dinks the ball through to Anderson. I'm just going to be the commentator and read the commentator what the game's given me. It goes wide, nearly in. When the little commentary boxes come up, I'll read them. Because, hey, I'm no good at football commentary. Loads of men are running about a pitch, kicking a ball. Nothing's happening at the moment, which is quite good, really. But we've been so close a few times, I think we're going to win this one if we continue playing the way we have this half. Davis has got the ball. Oh, Davis. Well, he fricked that up, didn't he? He thought he'd have a better shot on goal at least. He's got the ball over to Manning. Manning passes to Featherstone. Featherstone dinks the ball forward to Williams. He turns around and kicks, but doesn't get the shot in. Shoots, not kicked. You do know some football terminology, Josh. You've got two brothers who used to play down from town. Come on. You should know some football terminology. I've never been a big fan of football, but I have got into it more as the years have gone on, especially this past, you know, I do pay a bit of attention. I don't really watch the games, but I've watched a few games since they got rid of Josie and Minario. Hey, there we go. Beautiful goal by James. Hartlepool United are in the lead with a goal. It's 1-0, my friends, right now here at whatever stadium we're playing at. I don't know what stadium's called. All the stadiums have their proper names as well for these teams, which is great. But that was it's a brilliant first half so far. We've been playing really well, and this obviously we've now got the team set up to a tactic and to the play positions that work for them. You know, we've really been doing well with the ball. You know, we're really passing it around well, and that goal there just proves it. Oh, we're going to get another one before half time. No. We were close though. That pass there was a bit too dinkified outwards. Featherstone, hopeful pass over to. We're seeing some great football from, you know, Hartlepool this time. They've listened to me this time. What's going on? Oh, half-time whistle. So we're going to just continue. I'm not going to change anything this time around. This game's been very exciting. We are winning. Now, if this is something we can keep up, we keep playing like this as we head into the main season, we're going to do really well. Now, I'm really proud of. Now, this episode might be a bit long as we are going to do the last friendly game today, and then we're going to save it up and hopefully complete it and come back to it later on. I don't know when I'm going to record. I'll probably do some recordings tomorrow, but I'm going to watch Impact first. Just saying. But yeah, I'm really happy with how we've played in this half. So I'm afraid we're going to do some tactics. We're going to do one change. I'm going to be taking off neither of you. J Fawn, no. Bates is going to come in for Lang. Now he is a third role of a stopper, so he's fine with that. So we're going to bring Lang off and bring Bates on. We're going to do our first substitution. And I don't mind doing this. I'm just seeing how these players work, because you know at the moment we're in a friendly situation. We're playing friendly. Hopefully we're playing at home because we're more likely to win at home with the settings I've now set up with the points I've had. But if we win here, it would be very good for the team. We'll draw on a win. Might bring the faith in of the fans and stuff, and if the fans have faith in me, the players have more faith. I don't think that's how the game meant to work, but I've noticed that the players play better if the fans are behind them more. So they're bringing off Al Mazar and bringing on Cass. Ami Magazul. I don't know how to say his surname. As I said, I'm no good at surnames unless it's Williams or Cass. I can do that. Because you ain't. Because you can't teach that. And then the camera jumps over to the ball so the person can vanish out of the screen, because otherwise if he stood there all game. So they have a corner into the area. Ooh, beautiful defending, and the ball's gone up pitch, which is not too bad. It's out the way. It's out of our area, which I like. If it's out of my area, I don't care where the ball is as long as it's out of there. We're doing quite well actually. Let's have a. Oh, hello. Williams is on the ball again. Oh. I think he should have shot there, to be honest. Let's have a look what's going on. Milton Keynes Dons. See, so once all the seasons start, you can kind of narrow that down to what you want it to be. Free kick, I think. It's free kick. But yeah, you can see like Everton. There's Everton. All City 2-1 for FC Clyde. You can also just click games and you see what else is going on around our local area. It's very useful if you want to see what's happening to your league, see where you stand, if you want to know the live score so you can work out where you are on the table, which is something I will have to do later on, because the object of this series is to get Hartlepool United to the Premier League. We've got a long way to yet. We're National League. We've got League 2, League 1, 2, and then Championship, and then Premier, isn't it? Oh, I've got them mixed up. Is it League? I don't know. I just know there's loads of leagues and they all mean to it. Oh, I thought that was in then. It went down the back. But 1-0 for our second match is brilliant. You know, we lose our first match to a 1-1. That last minute goal, you know, really helped us. Because we're playing defensively, but we're getting the ball forward. Or he should have passed it over. There was a guy open then. He should have passed Williams. But we'll let him off for that. You know, 84 minutes, and they have had a few close ones, but not as many as we've had. Rapajai, or Rapajai, he's got the ball at the moment. He's don't know what he's doing. Cass has now got the ball. There is a few glitches with the way the goalkeepers and stuff, the players interact with the balls. You know, and I will let him off for that. It's a free game, you know. You know, it's not like Football Manager, which is made by a big studio, and they have a lot of and they get a lot of players. You know, people spending like 30 quid a month. They don't, you know. I think it's about 30 quid, isn't it? Sorry, phone died. But yeah, so this is what happens if you win a game. You get 25 manager points. Now, manager points are very useful, and they're becoming very useful, as you'll see. So sorry, my dad just messaged me. Yeah, you can see like Milton Key Dons have got 2 again, and they won that game. We won 1-0. But you can see what's going on around the fixture results. It's not very important, but this is where it gets important, because the more I win, the more manager points I get. The higher the level I am, the better the players play for me. Okay, this sounds very complicated. So the more points I get here and go up a level, which I need 100, the better the players play. I also then get these, and I also get them, and I also get some of that. But anyway, which I can still do. I've still got some money to spend, but I'm not going to. I'm going to save it next season. So our next one, we're at Victoria Park, which is Hartlepool United's ground, against Maidenhead, which is also a friendly, which will be the final match we play in today's game. So what I'm going to show you now is what I probably didn't show you before, is the home advantage. So your players are used to playing the surface and how to gain an advantage. So we've got that. That was what I first got. We've also got luxurious home changing rooms, provide your players with everything they need, so they get morale benefits. This one, with the stands full, the crowds are right behind you, and your players for every kick, 3% chance of all players on pitch will receive a stamina boost. And then we're starting to get this one, away teams feel intimidated, which we haven't got yet because we still need some club points. But yeah, that's what we're aiming for. You know, and as you go, I need to read my emails. So Plygic to Byron, that's fine. Manchester City interested in Catton. Chingen to Manchester United. Oh, okay. Let's get rid of those. And Gunjo bid rejected. I don't know why I'm getting those sort of things, but yeah. So just be aware of what's going on around you and what each thing does if you're going to play this, because it does play very well. It is a very good game, and it has a lot of little details that you won't notice unless you're paying any attention to. So Ojibak is going from Atletico Madrid to Paris. Nurgilo Kenta signs for Manchester City, and MG Panic are going to Bayern Munich, which is a German club, I think. Well, it must be because I set that up to be German. But yeah, so we're going to continue. Nice. And also the players are where they are in real life, so you'll be able to find Wayne Rooney, and he'll be working for DC United and stuff. Until you unlock that area, you won't be able to get him, so he's probably retired by the time we get that unlocked. John Jabajak has rejected the bid. Next match preview. Mainhead. View. Oh, so you click view and you see the... Oh, there you go. That's what I didn't do. There you go. That's what Maidenhead are probably going to be playing, so we'll find out when we get to the pitch. But we're going to be at home, so we know how to get an advantage and stuff. Oh, we've got some things going on, which I'll quickly have a quick look at. This new season starting soon. Hartlepool will play Harrogate Town in their first league game fixture. Nice. We're just going to delete anything we don't need. We're going to do a quick training session. Get these. And this is another thing you need to do. You need to make sure you do the training when it's available. You know, the people might not increase very far with what they're trying to do, but what will happen is they will go up in some sense, and they'll get better on pitch. If they're better on pitch, your players are going to play better, and you're going to do better in the season. And that's something you need to remember, is to make sure you do your training in this game. Let's continue. So it's our final game for today against Maidenhead United at Victoria Park. Is a friendly. We are at home for the first time. Hartlepool United are in our nice black home kit against Maidenhead, and we are going to kick off. And here we go, my friends. We know how to get the advantage. It's a bit rainy. It's a rainy day. It's a rainy August day here today, and we are playing our first game. As we see, as we kick the ball around the pitch, and we hope what's going on. But it looks like we're doing quite well again. Maidenhead seem to be struggling with us. I don't think we're going to get an early goal. But here we go. But we might do off this corner actually. So we've got a corner here. Nothing going on. That's going to go out for a throw in. So we've got stamina boost and everything else because the fans are behind us. And we've got luxurious home things. There is ones which give you more coins at the start of the season, and there's other things. I always go for these ones because it helps us play away from home a bit better and stuff like that, which is important. I've changed my brand. Oh, that would have been a bloody good goal if that had gone in, and it nearly did. That was just over. I don't mind that. But yeah, you see we're playing quite well on home pitch. There's been quite a few times where we've nearly got the ball in. Ooh. That should have been a tackle, really. Ooh. There's so many defenders around the ball then, I don't think that was going to go in. I think it kind of was a bit iffy to whether that was going to go in or not. I haven't recorded the last few days. These were meant to go out. I was meant to get these videos set up a few days ago for the new channel set up for these sort of games, but I've been trying to get Transport Fever to record, which it won't do. So there's going to be, there will be live streams back on Twitch again. I don't know when I'm going to be live streaming this year. I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow, but there will be live streams of other games. I don't know what I'm going to be live streaming, but we'll see. Just yet. I'm thinking about Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 might be a good one to live stream. In a free park, and maybe if I know about my PIP and I'm going to get quite a lot of backdated money, I'll hopefully have enough to buy Parkitect. If I can buy Parkitect, then I'll be live streaming that, but I don't know yet what's going on with that. And also I need to pay off a load of bills. But yeah, it's been quite a eventful first half. I thought we'd have had the ball forward by now, but we haven't really been bringing the ball forward that well. So what I'm going to think about now is we have got that boost in, so I'm going to think about changing our mentality to attacking, because we're on our home pitch. Let's go for the attacking advantage. Let's go for the attacking and see if that's going to help us take on, and there you go, you can see the possession bar down here showing you what's going on now. We're going to get that ball forward. So if we're playing at home, I always kind of have it set to attacking anyway when I bought these, because it does mean that we're able to get the ball forward a lot easier. And we're able to kind of keep Maidenhead down stream a bit. I might end up with 0-0, which means I'm not going to get any points. We at least get one goal, boys. Desmond Clark is live with some maths, so that's nice. Date the video. The day is the Sunday the 6th of January, if you wanted to know, 2019. Jeez, that's weird to say that. 2019, guys, and this is... Oh, so close. Obviously, we'll... Right, let's bring some tactics up. Let's go for wing baits on into that position. We'll bring Featherstone off, bring Wilson and JD Cassidy in. We'll see if JD Cassidy is a better striker. Then we need to go into tactics and queue. We're going to go back to our defensive mentality, I think, for now. We're going to go for normal because they're not doing very well in the other one. As you can see, we're not doing that well. Let's see what happens. Newton and that lot better stop this ball from going in. If we lose this game now, I'm not going to be happy. Well, we've not done very well. This is the issue I have. I'm not very good at beating Maidenhead. I've played Maidenhead in this game many times and may or may not die. Unless we get a last minute goal. And there we go, we've got one in. Beautifully done. Well, we've done really well to get that goal up and tie this game up with Maidenhead. Beautifully done. Things are going to look good for us in the season, and we've got a throw in here. Hopefully Kelly can do this throw in justice. And there we go. 1-1 at full time here at Victory Lane at Victoria Park. Not a bad game, my friends. I hope you've enjoyed the first episode of Soccer Manager 2019. We've only got 25 points so far, but the game has successfully saved. So I'll see you guys next time, where we'll go to the National League and take on Harrogate Town, and we'll have 3 games in that one. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all again real freaking soon.